Lenny March here with Shajidul Haque. Absolute pleasure, Shajidul. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah, obviously, I wanted to quickly talk about the last fight against Sam Creasey. Hell of a knockout.
Oh, sorry. I think you're going to be talking about my nephew's fight.
Oh.
Alright, so my fight. Okay,
Yeah.
right. It was obviously the knockout of the year. It's been a hell of a year to way to finish the year. I've just been enjoying the moment, been getting loads of messages and things. It's just been really good. A really good response from like the Bangladeshi community, especially the guys from Bangladesh. So I've just been really enjoying this moment.
Yeah, and the first 2 rounds, it was tough, wasn't it? Sam Creasey was doing well, and you just can't count out that right hand.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the fight went kind of how I thought it would go, but I didn't think he would win the second round. I thought but after the end of the first round, I thought he'd slow down more than he did. But you can tell he learned from the last time. I thought he paced himself better, and I was like finding it a bit harder to kind of land anything significant in the first 2 rounds. But I started feeling the momentum shift, and I could tell that he was slowing down. I'm getting faster, and that was a part of the plan. I knew he wasn't going to go 5 rounds with me, and obviously I was looking for a finishing shot. Didn't know it was going to be as clean as it was, but
It was your long-awaited title shot. It should have came 3 years ago. You eventually got it, and now you're the Cage Warriors flyweight champion. I just want to know what's on the horizon, what's next? What do you see? What's happening next?
Well, I've done everything I can outside the UFC, so, and a lot of people have said it. They think I should be in the UFC, so I'm hoping that I get some opportunity to fight in the UFC. So that's what I'm hoping for. Obviously, it's not as straightforward as that, but I do believe I'm as good as any of those guys in the UFC. I definitely believe I can fight in the top 10. I just feel I just need that opportunity, so let's hope it comes. But if it doesn't, then I'll defend that belt. I'll keep winning outside the UFC, and hopefully they'll have to give me that shot.
I mean, I think you're UFC ready. I think if you look at that UFC division, it's slim pickings, it's very short. I think Shajidul Haque would be able to mix it up beautifully. And obviously with that Cage Warriors belt behind you, I think that's more of a leverage to get inside the UFC and obviously defend it a few more times. Yeah. How are they going to say no?
Definitely, that's it. I feel like I've been a joke about it, but I feel like I've beat everybody that I can beat outside the UFC, and then I was kind of going back to get the belt just so that I get the attention that I deserve.
Yeah.
I beat Sam Creasey before. There was nothing to prove in the sense of who I'm beating. I just needed that platform to show what I can do. And I feel like I did the best I could. I got the knockout of the Cage Warriors knockout of the year. There's nothing else I could have really done. So I'm just hoping that opportunity comes, but in the meantime I'm just enjoying the moment. I've learned that you've got to do that in the fight game. Your fight careers don't last very long. You've got to enjoy every win as it comes.
And then just last thing about you, when can we see you next? When you're looking to return?
If the UFC give me a short notice fight, I'll be ready anytime anyway. If they're not that, it's Ramadan's coming up, so I'll probably be faster, and then I'll probably be looking to fight June, July. Let's see what's available on then.
And then we will talk about your nephew, Naeem. It was quite a tough fight, wasn't it? Obviously, with the amount of opponent changes he has, he was originally scheduled to fight MMA, then he went to K1, and now within 24 hours he's fighting MMA again.
That's it. So it was tough. He did really well because he's only 16 and he was training for a K1 fight. For the whole camp, so he hadn't been working on his wrestling and grappling as much, and he's only been sparring in boxing gloves. He did a little bit of MMA sparring here and there, but and then obviously his opponent was about to pull up and then said they'll do boxing because he had a leg injury. So that happened, and then he pulled. He said no, he can't fight with his leg injury. Then we got that short notice opponent. So credit to his opponent for taking that fight in short notice as well. But it was really good to see that he was able to just change his mindset. He showed some really good characteristics of being able to change his mindset and stay focused straight away. As soon as I spoke to him, he knew what he had to do. I was talking to him, I was saying, how are you going to win this fight? He was telling us everything he's going to do, and he was very composed. So I was very impressed how he did. The kid was a few years older than him as well, so he did well for the situation that he had. I do think he's going to perform even better as next time that he fights. He's definitely one to watch out for. I think he's definitely very underrated because he had a few losses early in his career, but he was fighting kids older than him. But as this kid gets his man strength, you're going to see him more and more often.
But yeah, now as you talked about, now he's got that first win inside his MMA career. He's just going to kick on now, isn't he?
Definitely, he's definitely one to watch out for. He's definitely going to be a big prospect. Well, his brother's already doing really well, and I do think people aren't looking at Naeem enough. But he's definitely going to shine soon. You just watch.
The Haque and the Haque family got some fantastic fights, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolute pleasure, Shajidul. Wish you the best of luck, and obviously I hope to see you soon as well.
Cheers, man, thank you. I was going to just say, I've just started a YouTube channel if people want to
I'll pop it in. I'll pop it in there. Shajidul just started a YouTube channel. I forgot to put it in, but yeah, I'll pop it in now. Thank you so much.